What's poppin', everybody? Wagwan, this your boy Big Dog JJ coming at you with another podcast episode of pretty much Big Dog TV. I'm your host JJ, the host with the most. Hottest thing since sliced bread, coldest thing since frozen water. Got my partner with me, Miss Big Mia.
What's up,
Yeah,
guys? Mhm.
she can't talk right now. Apparently, she lost her voice teaching. So yeah, that's kind of funny. I told her we could try to do this another time. She was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do it. So let's go."
I got this, guys.
I don't know how y'all been doing out there. Life's been great for me so far. Um, so yeah, let's get to it.
Let's
So,
get into it.
so you were talking about something earlier, and like it kind of got me thinking about a question. So, can men be too aggressive when they asking out a woman?
Yes, I definitely feel like men can be too aggressive.
So, but
Like,
what's too aggressive though? Because like they got women who like men that are, just that chase type, situation and whatnot. So like I don't know. So like
oh, meet me here, or oh, I'm pulling up. If we're not like in a deep end committed, like, don't just hit me with that. Oh, meet me here. Meet you where? I'm going home. Reasonable time of day.
that's different. I'm not gonna just tell nobody to just like pull up on me or like nothing like that.
Well, that's what I view as aggressive. Or
Yeah, but like if people trying to come through, that's different. If she down, I'll be down. Because I'm single at this point now, so I could do that. And whatnot. But like before, that would be weird. But
right.
like like I don't know. But like I don't know. I feel like for me, I know when and when not to be aggressive. I feel like or
Hmm.
just like when to like be like, yeah, what's popping, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then sometimes I just be like, what's up, like
Right.
cool, chilling, in the cut, like peroxide. So I don't know. I'm just naturally just like an aggressive person, or like just a person that just go for it.
Straight to the point.
Yeah. So that's why, and that goes into my next question, though. Like our next topic of conversation, because that segue into this. Like, what are red flags, and like, are there red flags that you can overlook? Because like I've been a victim of like overlooking like certain red flags, and like now I don't. And like if I was to start dating nowadays, like because like me going from dating and like now like being cool and just chilling and just content with just like doing this, being with my daughter, working, stuff like that, and like getting really to like being my own thoughts and like pray about stuff and like
That's
just
good.
do my own work for myself. I feel like it's a lot better for me in the long run. Like I feel like they're gonna always be somebody out there. Period. So I don't know.
I feel that. I feel that. Well, for me, I feel like who haven't overlooked the red flag? I feel like I've looked over a ton of red flags.
But what are those red flags that you could overlook? So like what's a red flag in your definition? Like what's a red flag?
Off the rip, asking, "Do you live alone? Can I come over?"
I don't know because like I don't see Ed, and from my perspective and probably most men's perspective also, like man, ain't nobody gonna trip about no women to ask me, oh, you live by yourself. I'm not gonna. I'm like, yeah, I live by myself. What's popping? You can come through. You can come over. You can come to the crib. But
I
it
guess
depends. It depends on like the chick too. Like I don't know. So like for me, dang, I look ashy. I need to get some lotion. Right back. But yeah, like I feel like for me, I feel like it don't matter personally or per se, because like I'm not going. I personally don't want no chick that don't got her own spot. That's just me. Like,
same.
cause I got my own spot, so I feel like that's just something that they should have. Dang, I lost the remote.
I
What's
feel
not
like I
there?
want to say that's a non-negotiable for me, but like I don't want everybody to be like, "But da 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 da." There's a lot of buts. I understand. There's like some disclaimers, but for me, I feel like that's a non-negotiable. Like,
I feel like so like stuff that's not negotiable, but like I feel like stuff that you can't do. Like I've already dealt with my fair share of drama and relationships when I was growing up. So like now I try my best to not deal with that. So like that's a definite red flag for me. Um like I do a lot of just self reflecting and like just getting like myself together and seeing where I went wrong in certain situations. Because like I can't always blame somebody else or like put somebody else in the like hot seat all the time. Because
Right.
sometimes it's not just them, it's me. So I do my own work. I go to therapy and stuff like that to figure out about me. But like I don't have I feel like I don't have any red flags, but I feel like that's a red flag in itself. Cause like, but I do have a red flag if being nice or too nice or like not being able to set boundaries. And I'm learning to do that. Like now, I'm learning how to like
I'm
set boundaries and like just not or to say no or to
I'm
like stuff like that.
not even just in relationships, but in real life. I am also working on setting boundaries, saying no, and like just really setting boundaries. Like people ask me for favors all the time, and I'm always like, "Oh, if I could do it, I will." But it's like, but they do it for you, and it's like I try not to have that energy. But end of the day, sometimes
People
it's
don't ask
like
me nothing.
I'm tired of being nice. I'm so tired of being nice. Like it's all about setting boundaries and doing what should be done.
People ask me stuff, but it's like it don't be nothing major.
My voice is so terrible.
They probably still can hear you because the mic's so close.
Okay,
Hopefully,
this is now how I
I'll
sound on
figure
the
it out.
regular.
I'll turn up her volume up if I can on
They probably
editing.
could hear me, but I probably sound like a man or like I don't
No, not like a man. That's cold.
know.
So, and that goes to another question I got about. So, for women, apparently this day and age, in 2025, um, sassy. That's like a classification of certain men, and in today's society. So I'm trying to understand for some men out there and men like me who don't understand, like so because I've seen on social media, I've seen in different podcasts and different like YouTubes and stuff like that, and people talk about men being sassy, but it's like so standing up for yourself and not letting like somebody just walk all over you like verbally, that's being sassy, or
I
like
don't
because like as a man, like
I don't think that's being sassy. I think like when I think of a man as being sassy, you're being a you know,
you having a BF like on white chicks.
yeah,
Okay,
basically like you're tripping out. But like if you're voicing your opinion, standing up for yourself in a very manly way, in a manly tone, nothing is wrong with that. At the end of the day, don't be a little
don't be a weenie.
yeah, don't be a weenie a junior, but at the same time,
Gotcha.
don't be a little, have
Meow.
a fit.
Don't be a meow. Gotcha.
Hmm.
So like, what classifies a man as sassy in your opinion as a woman, or like as not speaking for all women, but just like as Miss Mia, you know,
I guess
how do
always
you
spazzing out.
spazzing out? Gotcha. So don't be a crash out, y'all.
Don't be crashing out. Like don't be doing the most. Like
I'm glad I grew up from that. I hope so. I left that in last year, doing all crazy stuff. Left that last year.
leave that go on. Like blocking people. Like you could block people, but like just like stop being so sassy. Like leave that stuff for the girls. Like stop doing the most. I can't put it into words because like I forgot about this question, but
As
stop,
fast as I got older, I stopped wanting to fuss. I stopped wanting to like be fussy with people.
yeah, stop being fussy. Like get your point across without like looking for an argument, looking for a reaction. Like I'm getting this point across because I'm setting boundaries because this bothered me, or I'm highlighting the positive, but don't always be looking for the negative. Like stop being so sassy.
All right, all
That's just
right.
my opinion, at least in a sense.
I don't know. I think when people be acting sassy, it remind me of like something that my grandma used to say, like he acting like a genuine woman.
Hmm.
So I don't
My
know.
grandma said the same thing.
I feel like men that like talk about other like people when they're not around, that's kind of like sassy to me, in my
Yeah,
opinion
so
as a dude.
sassy. Like stop being a genuine woman.
Um,
Yes. Hmm.
I don't know, cause like I don't really hang out with that many people. I don't really get out. I be wanting to, but I don't have the time. Well, I have the time, but I just don't like. Apparently, I need more friends. According to my best friend MJ, shout out to my partner MJ out there. She be doing yoga and she got a dance class on Wednesdays, y'all. So check that out.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that. Hopefully, I can record that if she let me. So hopefully I'll get some of that footage for y'all. Me at dance class with my partner. Hopefully at yoga too. I could do that. Cause I'm really trying to start getting this podcast thing going, everybody. So I'm trying to get into that to stop from being a full time dad and a chef at a restaurant. So something for me to do. And hopefully I can get some footage and some content with me and my daughter doing tie dye. That's what I want to do with her.
Oh, it's cute.
I want to do that with her Tuesday or Wednesday when I got her. So that's in the works. So hopefully y'all can stay tuned for that. So my next question segues into like dating and stuff like that, from being sassy to like, should a woman pay if she asks a man out? So like, if you so say if you was to ask me somewhere, should I bring my wallet or not?
I feel
Like,
like early on, a guy should always bring his wallet. I'm not saying he should pay for every date, but if we just met and like we're trying to hang out and I'm making a suggestion, I could pay for myself. But
but if we
like,
talking not so like my thing is, if we talking and like I met you either out or whatever the case may be, and we just talking from that point, and like let's say you suggest or you say something about let's go somewhere, let's go do something. That's not considering you asking me out. If you ask me to go somewhere with you,
no, like if I'm asking you, that
dang,
if
that's
I'm
cold.
asking you, I mean I could afford to pay for myself. Like I'm asking, not knowing what you could afford.
So you
Not
ask so you probably let me ask you this. You've never asked a man, oh, do you want to accompany me or you want to go out with me to such and such or to
like
do
my
this?
man. Like once in a relationship, like yes, I've
No, I
treated
ain't
my
talking about
man.
nobody you in a relationship. We're talking about somebody you like you're dating, courting, trying to be your man.
Yeah, I've treated a guy a couple of times. I have, but like yeah, courting, dating, but like off the rip, no. I just know that I could afford my own in case he's not treating me. But it's like I'm not looking to be treated. But like if we're dating, you treat a few times, I'll treat a few times. I pay for myself, you pay for yourself. I don't mind. But
I
most
don't know.
times, once we locked in, like
I
I
asked that
love spoiling my
question.
man, love treating.
I asked that question
'Cause I
only
love being treated
because
and spoiled.
I asked my mama one time when I was growing up and I was dating, and the girl asked me out, and I was like, "Dang, do I pay?" And she was like, "Nah, you don't gotta. If she asks you out, she pay." But I always was taught like when you go on a date, you the man, you doing this and that, whoop de whoop, blashe, stuff like that. So like I don't know, cause like I grew up with an older fashion type of family or whatever. So my family is big in Christianity and stuff like that. So like I grew up in that kind of frame.
I
So
met a
like
guy like around his birthday one time, and let's say I met him. His birthday was three
so you met
weeks.
him on his birthday.
Let's say I met him. He's like, "Oh, my birthday's in 3 weeks, right?" Those 3 weeks came, and I'm like, "Hey, I want to treat you. Let's go out. Like treat drinks on me, like dinner on me."
So you asked him out to drinks on his
Yeah, it
for his
was his.
birthday.
We didn't go out on his birthday, but it was
But
like his
for his
birthday
birthday, y'all went
weekend.
out.
Yeah, and it was my treat. And once we got out there, he's like, "Oh, I don't mind paying." I'm like, "Oh, I don't mind." And honestly speaking, I can't remember if I ended up paying or not, but it was the fact that I initiated. I even let him know, like, "Hey, before you come out, like, I'm glad I met you. Like, you're a great person. Like, he's cool people, whatever, like that." But yeah, and it was like fresh. Like in them 3 weeks, I think I had seen him like maybe I could count like 5 or 6 times, if that. Talked on the phone, text, but like I knew for his birthday, oh, if this works out, let's hang out, let's do something fun.
I'm about to say because I don't know. I ain't never. I don't know because like I probably
I love birthdays, by the way. Be friends with me around your birthday, because like I love treating. I love my birthday, your birthday, anybody's birthday.
my birthday
A
coming
time
up
will
in
be had.
June. So if anybody like birthdays, how she like birthdays, y'all can give me something. Um, I like small shit. I mean small stuff. I'm so sorry. I like small stuff. I ain't that hard to buy nothing for. But I just the only thing I want for my birthday is just to be to have fun. I just want to have fun.
It's a vibe.
I don't know. I wanted to go to Las Vegas, but I don't know. I'm gonna do something different.
I've been here in Vegas. I went to Vegas a few years back, but I've been hearing lately Vegas had some new add-ons and it's
My
really
mom and
nice.
them went. That's why I won't go. They went, and I feel like I missed out.
My older brother went not too long
So I
ago.
gotta go somewhere. I gotta do something for my birthday. Y'all
Mhm.
got any ideas for me to do something for my birthday? Let me know.
My birthday's in August. Big Leo, big Mia.
So so from women paying for dates, so is it okay for to have sex on the first date, meet, link, etc., whatever y'all doing first time around? Is it okay to give it up? Is it okay to get it in? Like And I don't know. For me, I ain't never been scared of no, no box. I ain't never been, afraid of it or nothing like that. But as I got older, I really didn't. I never had a problem with a girl giving it up on the first go round. I thought it was cool. I thought it was, her just being promiscuous and being, she know what she want. So, but as I got older, I feel like it's kind of frowned upon, and I don't know. I feel like that's kind of wrong. I feel like women should be able to do what men do. If y'all want, throw that coochie, or throw that booty in a circle, y'all should be able to.
I feel like to each his own. People can do whatever they want. First night, last night, 90-day rule. I don't care. But like for me personally, like at this big age, like I gotta get to know you. Like, have you been to the doctor recently? Like,
That's what you
do
have
you
these
believe in
conversations from the
God?
beginning. Like
Like,
that's what you.
first link up. I don't think we're there yet. Like,
But y'all
no.
have but y'all don't. My thing is because we live in a day and age now where we just all on the phone, we all on social media and stuff like that. We all just tapped in all the time. So I feel like for me, if y'all didn't have this conversation before y'all link, that's a problem
True.
to me. I feel like if you meeting somebody out in the real world or whatever the case may be, and y'all just exchange numbers. See, because I'm throwback. I'm from the '90s, so like if I see you out or whatever, if I see somebody I like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Now, do I hit? Maybe. Do I get what I want? Sometimes. So it's like you gotta take what you could get at certain points in time. But like for me, if I get your number out, I'm gonna text you. We gonna chop it up for a minute. I'm gonna go off of how you come in the text messages and whatnot. You feel me? So it's like for me, I gotta fail off of that if I want to meet up with you again and run into you, or not even run into you, or just run it with you in person. Because I feel like at that point, if we can't hold a conversation virtually over the phone, then I don't want to be around you
Of
for real.
course, yes, the conversations must be had on the phone, but at the same time, just because we talked on the phone, fell asleep, woke up, went to
I ain't
work,
doing that.
had a phone call, don't mean the next time we link up, we're like just left Pound Town. I mean, if it's a vibe, it's a vibe, but like personally, like vibe or not, is like pump the brakes, like.
I feel
But
like
that's
that's
part of
not.
setting
I feel
boundaries.
like ain't nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it, but
I feel
you
like
know,
it's. I feel like it's acceptable because I don't know. I always get told that that's not. Oh, I don't do this. I usually don't do this, and they be the ones that be doing it.
I
That's how I feel. I
guess
feel like the ones that be, if y'all be telling these dudes out there that y'all normally do this, and y'all be doing some things, y'all be lying. Y'all need to stop all that lying. That's not cool. Y'all giving people false hope, thinking they got a wholesome lady.
that is crazy.
So, what is an acceptable first date? So, even if you was to give it up or not, what date would you give it up on? Like, what date would he have to like take you out on for you to even like? What's an acceptable date anyway for a first date? Like,
To give
what's
it up or just to go
I'm just
out? I'm
saying, just
like,
to go
whoa,
out. I was just
whoa,
adding
about to
that on.
say,
I was adding that on because of the other topic,
no, 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 no.
or the other like question.
I mean, a
So
first
like,
date.
what's acceptable first date? Because like I know they had like a list going around like back in the G about like certain places you don't go, like people don't go to Cheesecake Factory or stuff like that or whatever. I don't know the list. I didn't care. I was
I've never been there for a first date, but I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Like a first date could be, we could go take a walk in the park. We could go to Cheesecake Factory. We could go. I love oysters. Bring me to get oysters. I'm in love. We could go get some drinks
but
in
who
the
got
city.
time? Because like everybody who's able to like go somewhere, they don't got no time. Like it's so crazy trying to date people now. So it's like
It is. Time is of the
I be trying to
essence.
understand like where these people coming from talking about this is unacceptable. It's because you just said certain places or certain things you want to eat, and like that's
Also,
it.
going to the park, walking around a park, like getting
But everybody
yoga.
don't get it. Everybody don't do that. Everybody be want to do something to be
So, what
seen.
is your idea of a first date?
Me,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We can go get something to eat. I go get something to eat with you.
I
That's
just
that's
said the
it.
same thing.
But I'm just saying like that's simple stuff.
I
That's
said at
like
the oyster bar, like we're
yeah,
not
that's simple.
going, you
No, I'm just
know,
saying that's simple.
drinks,
But I'm saying like oysters, that's a
movies.
delicacy in certain situations, in certain
Is it
places.
really?
Yeah, oysters ain't cheap.
It's like $24 for a dozen oysters. To be honest, for me, I don't eat a lot, so that's like all I'm about to eat. But like,
But I'm just saying though, like nobody just eats oysters on the reg. Like if they do that, that's a shellfish is a
have
a
you not
delicacy.
I'm not sure if anybody's seen my Instagram. I'm probably lame as I know it, but if anybody watched my story in the last 3 months, oysters have been the only thing I've been eating, and I don't know why, but like
That's good. But
I've been
I
on
was just
them.
let
I've
you
been
know
on
that
oysters real bad.
being a pescatarian is very expensive. That's all I was saying. It can be expensive.
See, as a
If,
pescatarian, I just I love oysters.
I was just letting you know. That's all I was saying. But so like I just asked that because like I remember that list coming out and I thought you would probably know about that. Who so you can answer that if you want
Oh
to.
no, that's my students. Like they group FaceTiming me, like go to bed.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so how much does the first date cost? That's my next question now.
You can go
Because
get some crawfish,
that's a date. A crawfish is getting a
crawfish
date.
and some daiquiri.
So crawfish daiquiri, how much? So that's like what, $20, maybe 25.
If that. So at the park, I love Lafayette Park out there in Metairie. I love the
Everybody
low
ain't that.
pond.
Everybody not that easy. Everybody not. I'm not saying easy. Everybody's not that
I just said
agreeable.
crawfish because
Everybody
crawfish
ain't that
coming up.
agreeable.
It's Mardi Gras season, and right now I really want some crawfish. Like I love
But
seafood,
see, that's
but
I feel like that type of season right there is just the breeding ground for just running it up on somebody or just somebody running it
it's
up.
Mardi Gras season. Like I literally want some crawfish as soon as I can get some. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna get some. It's the weekend,
Sound expensive.
but a reasonable first date price. Like
I sound like I'm a broke dude, but I'm really not. That's the funny part.
no, you don't sound broke at all. Like because oysters are not that expensive. Like
I don't know because I just I be inside a lot. Like I
what
don't
is
really
your
go no.
idea of like how much you're willing to pay on a first date? Like it don't have to
It
be
depends. It depends on like what type of kind of connection we got. Because I'm not about to just. I can't see
man.
myself wasting my. Okay, so I work. Now, mind you, I work. I pay my own bills. I got a 3-year-old. Shout out to my daughter Juju. She's the cutest. She finally potty trained.
Aw.
Yeah, yep. A dad out here potty training a girl, man. That's awesome. So, but yeah. So like, I don't know. I feel like for me, it's like it depends on like what kind of situation we got going on. Like, I'm not about to just break bread and like I never gonna see you again. I feel like that's just like how I saw
Why do a lot of guys say that they never gonna
but
see you again?
I just saw
Have girls
look
been hurting y'all that bad?
no, it's not hurting nobody. Dang,
Because
I lost a little thing off the mic.
oh no,
That's
I've
crazy.
had like we gonna get crawfish, but like I recently had a first date with this guy, and like we went to B Sweets, we got some brunch.
It's
Then we
not
rode the
about
go
hurting
karts
nobody.
in K1 Sports. That place was really nice, and then we went to the movies. Like we made a whole day of it because he was like, "Oh, I'm not done hanging out with you," and then after that, I'm not saying I never saw him again, but like it was a great date. I text him. I've been busy at work.
Sorry about technical difficulties, y'all.
It's fine. That's why I kept the story going.
No,
But
you good.
like
I'm talking to
you
the
know,
audience.
like that's one example of like a really
But
bomb first date
so like,
versus crawfish is fine too.
but no, so like that's just like, and I was just saying, I was just saw this on social media. They had a dude talking, it was a comedian talking about how he just went on a date, first date with a lady, and she was talking about he not getting none, right? She told him straight up he not getting none or whatever. She made that clear on her first date, and I thought about that. I'm like, dang, that's cold. That's why she
You
said
shouldn't even
that.
have to say that.
Why did exactly
Hence, like
people
most
do
first
that?
dates, you don't even get none. Like
But
what?
listen
Like
to
you
the
have to
story
say
though.
that.
People do it, and I get it. Just to like kill all kind of confusion and all that. That's great.
I feel like they're saying that for themselves.
Now hear me out, but listen. So it was funny because he was like because the way she said it was the way she put it to where it was like if I sleep with you on the first night, you ain't gonna respect me no more. You probably not going. I'm not gonna ever see you again. So I wouldn't. I don't want to waste that. This and that. I cherish all that and this and the third. So it was a good reason, solid reason.
But you ain't gotta say that.
But then he turned it around when the bill came. The joke was that he didn't feel like he should pay because he only had mozzarella sticks and 2 beers. She had all this food and whatnot, and
So you
this and
feel
the
like in
third.
order to pay for this food, I gotta be getting some cheeks.
He didn't say it like that. That wasn't the premise. The premise was
Cause I'll
he
pay for this
didn't.
whole check and go home.
But see, the thing was he felt like he shouldn't pay for the whole check because he probably not gonna see her again. She probably gonna ghost him, and that's a thing. Women do ghost men, and they go out on free, dinner dates and
Who be
whatnot,
these
lunch
women
dates.
like that?
Some women do that.
I've never
That's
done
a
that
thing.
before.
That's a real life thing. Some women out here be really getting free
Like if I'm
meals.
going out, I genuinely like you. I genuinely want to get to know you.
That's
Now, if we
you.
never see each other again, that means the chemistry just wasn't there. But it's not intentional. Like
But
It was
see,
meant for something to happen.
that's
Whether
the.
we be long term friends, long term partners, or we just in there for a reason or a season. But like, oh my
I
gosh,
feel like I ain't gonna spend no bread if I feel like I'm not into you. You
of
ain't in. I feel like
course,
no matter of fact, I'm not gonna say that. I feel like if you're not into me, I'm not spending no bread. Sorry, I'm
exactly.
not. I'm not
I'm
gonna do
not
it. So if you ever hollering at me, if you ever see me out or you see me on social media or whatever, if you're not banging with the kid for real, don't shoot your shot. Don't do nothing. Don't holler. Don't say what's up. Don't say why. Don't say nothing. I'm not with it because I like what I like the what like me. Whatever
mm-hmm.
woman like me, I like her. Now, whatever shape, form, or fashion she come in, that's my discretion to judge from because I don't discriminate, but I got like a preference. I ain't got a type. I got a preference. I got me a
Like
preference.
non-negotiables, maybe.
But see but it's like I was saying earlier, I'm a homebody. So like, and I go to my next question I got on my list of questions. So like, what would you rather, a club hopper or like a homebody?
A club hopper or a homebody.
And I mean like a not like a club hopper, like somebody who just go out. Some people, who like to just be out and stuff like that, or like somebody who like to just be inside. Like they got people who like to go out, do stuff.
I mean, I feel like I'm more of a homebody, but I go out. There's my time where I'm like out the house and then I'm like in the house for a while. So it's like I like someone who lives in the middle. Like
I'm not turning the fan. I'm getting kind of hot,
you could be
but
outside having a good time with your homies, your friend, even your girl, or you could be inside relaxing, getting into you, or even kicking it at the house with your friends, your girl. It don't matter. So like somewhere in the middle, because like mind you, there will be times where for months I'm not going out. I'm like in the house, going to work, vibing, but still having a good time. And there will be
that's
times where like
that's stop slouching.
a good week or two. I'm a teacher, so typically on my like Christmas break, I'm outside. My summer breaks,
What's outside though?
like I
Like
might go get brunch. I might go to a club or two. Like I'm not really a club person, but like during the school year, I'm like zenned
so you
into my
active
work.
in going outside, but you still
I'm
be
doing
inside.
more social things. Like if you
So you
invite
50
me,
50. But what would you rather? Somebody like 50-50, somebody who go out a lot, somebody who stay inside, who don't go out a lot? Like what
I
would
rather
you
50-50 because 9 times out of 10, if it's a spring break or a summer break, I'm gonna say yes. If it's during the school year, I might say no. If you ask me on a random Thursday and I got work tomorrow, no. The weekend, yes.
you can give me a homebody. You can give me a homebody anything. I don't know. I like doing chill stuff. We can go out, but I don't like doing nothing.
Yes.
I'm not a big I don't like crowds like that. My anxiety.
Be out the galore. I'll be outside like it's time to go inside. Yeah, that's why I
It's
like to
not
take
about
my
time to go
own
inside.
car.
It's just
I'm driving my own car.
stuff so just stupid now. Like I don't know, it gets so diluted and like it be fun, but it ain't always fun. Cause like I remember over like going into New Year's or whatever, some crazy stuff happened on Bourbon. And like I was like, dang, I could have been out there. No, real talk. I'll be like thinking about the
Then I'll be
type of
like, but
stuff.
no, I wouldn't have been out there.
No, but it's messed up for me because it's like to me, I feel like it could have been because like I've always just like whenever I'm out, that's where we go, like just default, just to like regroup, find something to
Bourbon.
do. Yeah, like or just not even Bourbon, the quarters. So like it's just the quarters is a big area, and then Bourbon is just like one street. But it's like, dang, life be so crazy to where you just
You never know.
yeah, and then like that make you kind of like trip out to where you don't want to go nowhere. So like I
Mm-hmm.
be overthinking it sometimes, but then at the same time, I don't like wasting my time going nowhere if it ain't gonna really be nothing. Like I don't want to get myself excited. Like that'd be my thing. I don't like getting excited, so it's just pointless, pointless. So, and that goes another question to a deeper question about the first question or second question, the question I just asked about the homebody or club hoppers. So, type of what is your type of personality and look wise? So, like, does can you have one or the other? Do you need both? Like, what is it? And if you have a certain type, because I know for me, I don't got I kind of got a type, but I don't. And
Personality over looks, or personality versus look. What you're saying?
well, whatever. Like, what's your type? Like, what is your ideal type of like person? If you had to draw that person up or put it on paper, like, I need him to be X Y Z, or like for me, I need her to be X Y Z to be
I'm
my
not really
ideal
big on
person.
looks. Like, mind you, I'm not gonna talk to someone that you would define as ugly. I don't think there's anyone walking this earth that's ugly, but I'm saying like I don't date for looks, but at the same time,
We got some ugly people out here.
yeah, if you don't keep yourself up, you're unkept, your nails are dirty around the
We got some
edges,
ugly
like
people out here.
don't even try to approach me.
People
But
might say you ugly, I'm ugly. So it's
that's
like,
what I'm saying. Everyone has a type, but it's like people could look people like my friends might say, "Oh, you don't have a type," because like they may look different if like the different type of guys I date, but mostly it's personality. They all act the same. Like
I feel like
treat me
everybody got a
well,
type.
treat me well,
I feel
listen
like
to me, be there when I need you. Like
I feel like if you don't have a type
have
look wise,
potential.
you got
Look
a type.
wise, I don't have a
I
type.
feel like everybody has a type personality wise. They don't. If they say they don't have a type look wise,
Non-negotiable. I've never dated somebody bald. Not going for it. Never will do
why
it.
not? Why?
I
What's wrong
mean,
with
never
bald
say
dudes?
never, Justin Bieber.
I got a
But
partner that's bald that I feel like y'all be good together.
okay, that's great. But like I'm saying, like you can have long hair, short hair, dreads, fades,
I don't know if he's
a
still my partner or
taper,
not.
anything, braids, plaits. It don't matter. But like bald has been like a side eye. Like I'm not saying I'm not there because mind you, one of my friends said, "What if your husband go bald? You gonna leave him?" And I was like, "Yeah." But like
Damn,
I'm joking. Like
that's crazy.
maybe
I
it'll
don't think
grow
you
on
joking
me.
about that one. I feel like you'll break up with somebody they go bald. Just how you said it so
When he said
quick.
I love you till your hair turns gray, not till it falls out, I meant that.
Damn, that's cold.
But sorry, not sorry. Maybe I'm not old enough for that. I'm just 28. I'm just a girl.
That don't really. You being just a girl don't mean nothing. But you just probably don't like people that's bald.
Personally, that's just a preference. But like I don't discriminate between any other
You
haircut.
ever you
Like,
ever talk to somebody that was bald?
no. Like I've texted
Never.
them, but in my head it's like,
Nobody ever like caught your attention that was bald head. But like, what if you wore a hat all the time? How would you know?
take it off. Take it off
what
right now.
what
Matter of fact, take this do rag off. What you trying like I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. But
That's
like,
crazy. That
no.
man don't want to take his do rag off. He gotta take his do rag off. That's his style.
I'm protecting my waves. Let me see the waves. Let me see the middle of the
Y'all wear
waves.
wigs. Women wear wigs.
Yeah, but I'm not
We don't be
balding.
knowing. We don't know that.
I'll take it off. I mean, it's like kind of on. It's old now,
But we
but
don't know that. I don't be judging. If
next
you
podcast
know.
is gonna be real hair. But if I'm invited back, I don't know. I might not get invited back. Who knows? But
Apparently, I don't have any friends, so you're the only person that I invite.
oh wow. Well, hopefully I'm invited back.
But I don't know. For me, I have a definite personality like type. You got to be just. I feel like you got to be somewhat of. Definitely got to be somewhat of crazy. You got to be little bit off, a little bit. Something ain't wound too tight up here for some reason. I don't know. That's just something I gotta talk to my therapist about probably. Um, you just got to be a. You got to just have a head on your shoulders. You got to have something going for you mentally, like and like
And
you
a
got to be
plan.
you could have you ain't gotta have no plan if you gotta because nobody really got no plan for real. Just like they
Like, what do you
do.
see yourself in 5 years? What do you want? What is your goals and aspiration? Like, what do you want for yourself, your family, your future family? Like,
What if they just want to just be comfortable? They just not comfortable. They just want to be
that's my
they
anxiety.
just want to get by. What if people just live day to day because they don't never know what's promised next tomorrow or whatever. So they just live day by day.
Just stagnant and content. I mean, that's great.
I don't know. I
I've
like
been there.
planning. So like if you a planner, I like planning sometimes.
I got a whole
I don't like
planner.
planning all the time because I just be like, "What's up? You busy? Like, pull up. Let's not a pull up. Like, are you busy? Let's do something. If you're not busy, but I don't do how you talking about dude was doing earlier. I don't just tell nobody to pull up no one. That's weird.
I'm in your hood,
I ain't got it
okay?
like that. I ain't got
I
it like
think people
that.
be thinking they have it like that and they don't realize that they don't.
I used
Or
to.
maybe I don't know. Maybe they
I
do and they
used
just don't have
to.
it like that with me. I don't know.
I used to be out here like that. I used to be for the streets. Then I had gotten a relationship. Then I apparently I'm back for the streets, but I don't be in the streets. I be in my house. So
Yeah, relationship right now, I've never really been for the streets.
I'm trying to get on somebody's roster. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna happen when it happens. Um,
A
I don't go
roster.
nowhere. Yeah, man. Yeah, some women be having rosters. Look.
If you
If
got a
she
roster,
tell you
don't
she ain't
talk to
got no
me.
roster, she tell you she ain't got a roster, and you know for a fact she too cold to be not having a roster. She got a roster, son. She
If
got a
you got a
roster.
roster, don't
She
talk
got
to
a
me because I
roster.
don't want to be on your roster. I want to be the
You'll never
only one.
know. You'll never know.
I don't have a
Real
roster.
players, because you're not a player. Like you're not a player. You're not a player.
I'm not a player
You're
at
not.
all.
Yeah, you're not.
I've never been a player.
So next question. If you had to choose between a rich person that's like a cheater and has like whack sex, or a poor person like who works in like a paycheck type job. He ain't, he got like regular motion. He ain't got like super motion like how the people who like above 9 to 5ers are and stuff like that. And he he's the best person. He don't cheat and gives you the best sex or whatever whatever you want. Like what would you go for?
So there's phases in my life. Phase
So
one in
that sounds like at one point you was out here for the bread
no 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 no
and
no no
not
no no
tripping
no no no
about
no
if he
no.
was doing what he was doing.
Phase one in my life, I'd be there for a good time, not a long time. You ain't gotta have no money. Yes, right. That's young and dumb. Probably in college me. Phase
What's not
two in
having
life.
money?
What you just said, like bomb in the bedroom, but financially check to check. Yeah, I don't care. Young and dumb. Fast forward. Phase two of myself would be maybe with the rich guy, but my side piece gonna be Mr. Good
Dang,
time. This
that's
phase in my
crazy.
life, I'm sorry, but I'm settling for Mr. Big Bucks because at the end of the day, Mr. Big Bucks treat me right. And 9 times out of the 10, like people that
But
got
I just said he cheating. He out here.
wait, Big Bucks cheating,
Yeah, Big Bucks cheating. Big Bucks cheating. He y'all fuzz is just
he's
terrible.
toxic.
It's not toxic to where you
Because most
know.
time it be the broke ones that be toxic, and it's like you broke.
Dang.
Only thing you got to offer is this ping pong. So it's like, am I settling for ping pong, but you toxic and you broke, or am I going for no motion in the ocean, but he keep me straight and I could cry on his shoulder and be there? I'm gonna be with him. But if you're cheating on me but rich versus broke and loyal, then yes, I'm going with broke but loyal. But typically, it's been broke, cheat, bomb bedroom life. It's been terrible bedroom life, big money, loyal. So it's like I'll settle for that. I'm not even calling it settling because we can always grow. Like just because you're terrible today don't mean you'll be terrible tomorrow. Like
But do you feel like your friends will feel the same way?
I've told my friends this to them, like their faces.
No, first up, no. I'm asking. Do you feel like your friends, the people that you hang out with, that
No, no,
you feel like they'll choose
no.
the rich
They'll
dude?
be like, "Oh, give me the dude with the good, whatever, whatever, whatever,
Oh,
whatever."
good penis.
Or they might be like, they want the money. Either one. Like I have friends who be like, I guess a gold digger type, and I got friends who be like, "Ooh, he gotta rock my world." I'm more of a friend. Like I'm not saying I'm a gold digger type, but I really want my piece. And with my piece, I don't care what you got going on down in your pants. Because one thing that rose 3,000 is gonna rose 3,000 regardless. But I'm
So
sorry,
you'll
cut that
go
out.
for
My
the.
bad, my bad, my
No,
bad.
you good. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. So you'll pick the rich dude with who cheating and got whack sex over the dude who don't have that much money, but he got money, but he ain't got that much money, and he
That's
treats you
not what I
right.
said.
No, I'm trying to wrap my head around
If
it.
you treat me well and you happen to be broke, yes, I'm gonna pick you. I really just want my peace. I'm too big to be being toxic, cheated on. With cheating come doctor visits. I don't got time for all that. Like I'm just
What if
being
he's
for.
strapping up? So what if the dude? Okay, so like
I'm
let's say
not dealing
this.
with a cheater because I'm not a cheater.
Let's say this. Okay, let's say he being real. Let's say he make over 8 figures, and he say he'll give you the world. You ain't gotta work no more, nothing like that. He just gonna tell you straight up. He got other chicks on the side,
No,
and you straight. You ain't gotta do
no.
nothing. Dang, you saying no?
I get paranoid. No, because like no, I'm not. I don't care if you got. I don't care if you're a millionaire. I'm not sharing you with anybody. Like, cause I'm not about to be. I don't got time to be pouring my cup into someone else. Like, I'm not. I'm not gonna just be content with you pouring energy in other people. Like, I just can't do it. And like I said, I like my peace. I suffer with really bad anxiety, so it's just like I like a peace of mind. I like for my person to be my
But if he
peace
told you
and
you could,
add to it.
but if he told you you could do what you want to do, if he
I
said
don't
you
like
got an
doing
open
what I want to
relationship,
do. I don't want to open relationship. Like I get really paranoid about different things. Like I am big on like bodily fluids. It literally like just bugs me and I overthink sometimes. So
gotcha,
it's just
gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
yeah, like I don't got time for that. And like just me as a person, like mind you, the next person may be like, oh, give me the money. I don't care what he got going on. But me as a person, it's just like I'm thinking deeper than that. Like you about to go kiss her, then come. I don't got time for that because I'm not gonna do that to you. And if I'm doing that to you one that type of time, then yes. But at this big age, even at any big age, I don't see myself being on that type of time. Like at like not
Shoot,
even trying. Like
Shawty, if somebody trying to be a sponsor to me, what's happening? I'm telling you,
and they can have their own little other
if she,
sponsors or whatever.
man, look, if she funding me, she could. I don't got to be with her, and I get the bread, and we hang out when we hang
I'll
out.
I'll deal with broke and
Look,
loyal because I could sponsor
we ain't
myself.
even if we in
Shucks,
a
I'll be the
situation
sponsor at this
if
point,
we're in a
but
situation where I could do me
You
and I
just
get
do
bread.
you, and I'ma do me.
Hey man, why
No,
not?
no, I'm sorry. I'm
Why
just
not? Women, some women have been getting over on men their whole life, and just with just a promise of not even a promise of just a fleeting little hope of a little sliver of attention, and they be breaking their neck, spinning bags and doing this and that, like trying to be like Moneybag and all that. So
mm-mm.
I ain't it. That ain't my stilo. I couldn't do it. So throwback. So 90s versus 2000s throwback. That's my next question. So which era had the best music, fashion, and shows? So like what pretty much had the best everything? Was it the 90s or was it 2000s?
The '90s.
I feel like I feel like it's a tie
I
because
feel like the '90s had a good. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the night I grew up with you. I grew up in the 2000s, but I can say like I know the '90s music because it carried its way where it's still being played to this day. Now what they got going on today, I can get jiggy with it sometimes, but I don't see myself being like, oh, this is a classic, and I don't want to put nobody music on the spot.
they
But
got some
like
songs out here that's classics. I feel like
some of them,
today,
but
like I don't know, I'm not a music critic, but like they got some artists who I feel like make classic music. J. Cole, Wale, Drake, Lil Wayne, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's people every I feel like everybody who's still in the game right now, like Eminem, people like them 50 Cent, who like people who still make music. I feel like they still doing it, or they still putting something out, or they got some kind of influence on something, or just even in not in music, in fashion or whatever, or like in TV,
mm-hmm.
just like anybody. I feel like I don't know, Rihanna is fine. Like people like her, people like them, like Beyonce. Even though sometimes people don't like Beyonce, I don't know. I'm not. It don't really matter to me. Um,
I feel like I'm a
but
Beyonce fan, give or take. I like her.
I ain't never really been. I don't know. I've never been a fan or not a fan of any female artist. I'm not about to because I can't really relate to some of the music.
I'm big on concerts, so I can't say I went to her concert because I was a big fan. But I went to her on the Run concert,
It'll
and
look weird
I
if I go to a Beyonce concert by myself.
yeah by yourself, but like with a chick or like with like I don't
I
know.
don't know nobody. First of all, that's tickets expensive.
You know they did cost a
Tickets
pretty
was
they costed
expensive.
a pretty penny, but
And tickets I heard was
I'm big on
expensive.
concerts. Like I've been to a lot of concerts in my day. Like to be honest, the pandemic has slowed down so many concerts I've had lined up to go to, and since the pandemic, I've been trying to shake back. But you just reminded me, I'm a concert girly.
I don't know. I feel like it's expensive. So
I don't got concerts every day. Something you got to plan for.
so sitcom showdowns. So what you feel like is your favorite sitcom? And it could be from any era of time. Like it don't matter what sitcom. It could be Martin, it could be Friends, it could be whatever.
I like Girlfriends or The Game.
Which game though? Because like they got that first game with one of
Melanie
the
and
twins was on
Derwin.
there, yeah, and then the other game, the other part of the game got what's his name on there, Blue or something like that.
The
It was
first part.
okay.
The older seasons. The newer seasons I
Yeah,
like I fell off, but
the first game was fire. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good look
Jamie
at.
Foxx,
Jimmy Fox show was fire. I don't know. It's like they got a lot of shows that I feel like was
Fresh
fire,
Prince.
but like I feel like um I don't know. I feel like Martin was a good show. I always wanted to get my own spots. I kick people out like Martin. I ain't gonna lie. But I never
I'm
kicked
working
nobody out yet.
on I suck at kicking
I
people
never,
out. Like I
I never
just
kicked
told you
nobody out
that.
yet.
I
Yeah,
suck at
you was
that.
telling me that. You was telling
It
me
be
that.
like I'm like, y'all know what, I'm ready for y'all to go and they still be there. I'll be in my bed. I'm like, I got work in a few minutes, a few hours. But I like myself out. Go home.
Yeah,
Get the
I know how
out.
to leave when before I get kicked out.
And it's like I don't know how to say, okay, it's time for you to go. Cause it's like I don't want to be rude. And it's just
I'll be ready to
like,
go anyway.
read the room. Like, read the room.
One
But
certain
they
thing
said,
is
go home, Roger. Like for
once certain
real.
things is over, once the party is over, a certain like events or something that we linked up to do or whatever is over, it's time for me to go. Now, if you want me to stay, that's on you. But
Granted,
granted, what?
like people are allowed to stay as long as they want. Like I'll let people sleep over. But I'm
No,
saying
ain't
like,
nobody.
no, when it's time to go, is a
Look,
time and a
once the
date for
once they
everything.
move it over, whatever we doing done once the drinks stop coming or whatever the
What
case
you
may
about to
be.
do?
Ain't nobody what's about to do. I'm gone because first of all, we already out somewhere. Where I can leave when I want to, but once once I'm good on drinking and I'm good on chilling or whatever, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for you to go. So I don't know. I just got a short like attention span when it comes to people sometimes because like everybody don't pique my interest that much. So like I get tired of people. That's probably why I'm single now. I just apparently I don't do certain things. I don't care for certain things either. So something I got to work on, which
Okay.
it be like that. So next on the topic list is let's see. Let me go off the beaten path. Let me just go something off the list or something, or whatever. Not off the list, but online dating. So like, what is does that work for everybody? Do you feel like that works for you? Do you feel like it don't? It's not for you? Because I know for me, it just it'd be a hit or miss.
I online dated like once somebody I met online. We dated for like 3 years, and like looking back, if I could go back,
You'll do it.
no,
You'll do it again. No, why
no.
not? Y'all
I
dated for
keep
three
joking with my
years.
friends saying if I'm single any longer, I'm gonna make me a dating profile. But to be honest,
How
I'd
long you
rather
said?
if I'm single any longer, I'm gonna make me a dating profile. But I'm joking. Like I'm not gonna make one like been there, done that. And I feel like there's great things because like some people have genuine love stories. Like oh, I met on Hinge, da 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 da. But for me, like I met one person on a dating app. We went out, dated a little bit. We ended up being in a relationship. It lasted for like 3, almost 4 years. It was very toxic. But like it was also it had its really great moments. I'm not gonna say it was bad the whole time because they didn't watch. Like, oh my god, what about the time I did this? Yes, they was a great person. I was great to them, but it was bad. It was bad, but it was good. It was good. So like, if you know, you know. But like, not even just judging off of that situation. Personally speaking, it's just like I'd rather meet you out and about, be like an old friend, or like maybe I knew you from school, maybe I knew you from like work, or like just meeting you at like a function or something like that. Like just like I don't know where you meet people at. Then I'd be like, where do you meet people? I don't know. I can't tell you where to meet people at. I really don't know. But I know I at this right like today on today's date, whatever today's date is, that I know it is, but like
Oh, today Friday, huh?
January the
Shit.
we're not gonna say the date because I don't know when you're gonna
Sorry, I
post
didn't mean to say
this.
the S word. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being a
All
parent
I
right
know is
now.
that it's 7 p.m. Friday, but 95 degrees. I'm lying. It's about to freeze on Monday, so it's gonna be -6 degrees. You better get your jacket. But more the story is like I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, what was I saying?
You talking about I asked about online dating, and
Oh
then I
yeah,
got
it's
a
not for me.
parenting question from my co-parent about medicine. So that's what I got thrown off. I forgot today was Friday, and whatever. Just a normal life and being a co-parent. I keep messing with this mic. And somebody asked me at work the other day, would I have more children? I said no, not right now, because I don't. I don't see myself wanting to buy diapers anymore. I just got my daughter out of diapers. Yeah, I don't see myself having any more kids right now. And then I'm single, so I ain't trying to have nobody kid without being married to somebody right now. I feel like that was my goal when I was growing up, and like now, I kind of got off of that, and that's probably why I'm in the situation I am now because I didn't keep that kind of like vow to myself. But you live and you grow. I wouldn't change having my daughter for anything. I feel like that kind of shaped me into be the person I am now. I feel like that's
Hmm.
something that made me who I am.
I feel you. Like I feel like I've achieved a lot in my life, but like one thing I would love to achieve is like motherhood. Like
You say
I
that
would
now.
love to be a mom. Like if it's
You
just
say that
one, I
now.
don't care.
You
But
say that now because all I hear, oh, this why my body like this. Why she act like this? This it's always
I mean, yeah, there's
it's
gonna be
always
their
my
bad.
child when she act bad, and
There's
I'm
gonna
just
be their
like,
bad things. Like
dang.
mind you, like it's gonna be ups and downs with everything, like good and bad. Kids gonna be bad, kids gonna be good. You gonna gain weight, lose weight. It don't
I
matter.
said
But
you got
like,
water. I'm
you
about to get me
know,
a I'm gonna get
that's one thing I
my
want
coke
is
out
to
the
be a mom one
refrigerator.
day.
But yeah, I wouldn't I would not have another kid right now unless like I'm with that girl for like because I'm not about to be sitting up all night with a diaper, a screaming baby by myself. Nah,
Can I
not
take
doing
a
it.
half?
You want a half a shot?
Hmm.
You want a half? Okay, I got you. That's good. Or you want some more?
There you go.
She's babying things, everybody. Um, I'm gonna take a little short break real quick though, because I got some apparently crazy information real quick. So we're gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry for the inconvenience, y'all. Hold on one second. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I had to check on my little one real quick. I had a slight emergency, but it's not an emergency. She'll be fine. Um, so I was talking about having kids, and I wouldn't want to have kids right now at this point in my life. I'm about to be 30, so I don't see myself having any more kids right now. So yeah, kid training is definitely not going nowhere. Closed. Baby
Hmm.
factory is closed. You were saying that you probably want to have a kid,
I
do
really
that.
just want one. Like, I don't care if it's one, two, three, it don't matter. But like,
I wanted
I would
to at one
love to
point.
experience motherhood. To be
I wanted
honest.
to. That was my ideal number. I wanted to because I had it was me and my sister for the longest, and then I got two. I got an older brother and a younger brother, so I'm in like in the middle. So that was great. But two, I feel like it's a good number. It's
I
even.
would love to experience pregnancy, motherhood, but like in all the great
I'm
things,
glad I don't.
like you said, you want
Yes.
to be married, this and that. If you was to experience your family, so it's like
Yeah,
yes, I want to experience it in the most humblest, softest, the way it's supposed to be spent. Like I'm not saying anyone did anything wrong because
I feel
babies
like
are like blessings and everything like that. But like I would love to
I feel
experience
like it
like the
wouldn't
charitable
be.
moments.
I feel like I'd be doing the same thing I did before. Granted, I love my daughter. I love how she came into this world. But if I could do some stuff different, I would. I would have been a better. I would have been the person that that I'm focused on being now and working towards being and sticking to consistently being more honest, being more upfront, being more just you know standing on business about certain things, just like not letting stuff slide, just kind of sticking to my word and just being trying not to just pick a fight with people or just like get in arguments or just be drama filled and be angry all the time. So that's something I worked on and I prayed about and I do the work to do that. I don't go out my way to just be, a hole. Like I joke, I do this, I kiki and all that, but I try my best to, be a decent person. Even though I ain't squat sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me fix this a little bit. I feel like I adjusted it the wrong way. I got it I had it too much on you and not even. That's perfect now. But yeah, I love having my daughter. My daughter's 3. I love it. Um, I wish she could be older so she can like tell me what she want in like in depth. I'm teaching her how to talk, more compound sentences, but that's hard when she's 3. So yeah, so she's smart. She's smarter than I was at 3. So she got that going for her. I say any questions you got on top of your head that you probably want to talk about? Because, like I say, I covered a pretty good amount of stuff. I feel like
Ooh, my last one. What's a viral trend that you love or hate? I'm not gonna lie. The little TikTok dance or whatever the dance is, it's probably I think it's from down here where they're just gyrating in the air.
with the tripper,
Yeah, the
tripper.
pop that I don't like it. I don't know if it's I'm getting old, but
You know, like popping the pelvis.
as a teacher, I am tired of walking in my classroom. What's up, Miss Will? I'm
I'm
tired of
joke.
seeing it. Like, stop, stop, have a seat. Can we jerk? Can we teach me how to Dougie? Can we whip it
They
up
too
in the
young for that.
kitchen?
They too young for the Dougie. They too young for that.
Anything but coming in my class, gyrate in the air.
That's what they want to
It,
do.
it, it just makes my nerves bad.
Let this free flag fly.
Then the
Don't be
parents be
hating on
like,
them.
"Oh, the kids don't see nothing wrong with it." I know they don't see nothing wrong with it, but I do, and I'm tired of it. Like they could do something else. They could kick their feet up. They could wash my feet or something. Anything. I'm sick of it. Sick of it.
Not sick of it. But yeah, if y'all have any topic questions, if y'all want to, get on board or hop on the podcast with me, so I can, make more friends. Let me know in the comments, whatever. If y'all want to holler at her for any tutoring or whatever, she does that. She does babysitting also, aside from being a great teacher of the
Yes.
great school system that we have. Um,
I've been a teacher for 10 years. I got my master's degree in education. I'm a tutor, babysitter, nanny. Honestly speaking, anything kids, I do it all. I'll tag my Instagram. Well, not me.
I'll put it up there above her head, so it'll be her Instagram up there, right above her head, and then of course I'm gonna put mine in the beginning. Also, put it at the back of this too. So if y'all want to follow me on Instagram at BDTV underscore podcast, I'll put it up there. I'm gonna have it in the beginning of the video. Also, that's on TikTok and that's on YouTube on here. Same thing. Yeah. So that's all I got so far.
So, last question.
Okay.
I'm asking you. You have a. You said all the things TikTok, Instagram, so but is it
I
like
got
a
TikTok. I have TikTok. I have Instagram, and I have YouTube. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I might start doing. I'm gonna do some content with my daughter. Some, like I said, tie dye. I'm gonna try to get some tie dye stuff and do that with her and see how that go. That'll be great. I want to get my mama on here, do a video with my mama, just to get like a perspective from an older black woman. Not an older black woman. That's messed up. An older woman. That's my mama. I got some questions for her that I want to ask. I probably would like to see her face, her reaction on certain stuff. Excuse me. But I'm gonna get my best friend on here, MJ. Shout out to you, of course. Love y'all. Y'all are the reason why I do what I do. The reason why I want to be better and just to do everything I want to do. Just something for me to get out of my own head and like kind of like show people that a black man, almost in his 30s, who's a chef by day, a dad 24/7, can do something positive and something that people can like relate to or whatever. Um, So yeah, cheers to all the dads out there. Cheers to all the people who want to be content creators like me, or just people who want to just do better. Just I pray and hope that y'all all do great things. And hope thanks y'all for watching. Thank her for being here, Miss Mia.
Big Mia?
I'm not saying that.
Big Mia, not
She
the
can
little
say it.
one.
I feel like that's kind of
I'll
like
let your girl.
that's tacky. Like that's tacky.
Big Mia.
And I said, only big person on here is me. I'm the big dog.
Big Leo energy.